Good morning, Muscatine. Happy Tuesday. I want to say it's Monday, but we all got a day off yesterday. Hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. I want to first start off by saying thank you to our sponsors. First being Hy-Vee, Unity Point Health and Trinity Muscatine, Muscatine Power and Water, Becky Insurance, Toyota of Muscatine, Rivo Plumbing and Heating, Impact Fitness and Nutrition, Suntan City, Lutheran Living Senior Campus, Impact Life Blood Center, Harper's Cycling and Fitness, and then we have two new sponsors, Muscatine County Fair and Bayer of Muscatine. I would like to give a shout out to Greg Harper for winning in his division for the Mellon City Criterium Charlie Harper Memorial Bike Race. Congratulations, you've put the work in, you definitely deserve this one, so congrats. We have some fun events going on this week. The second annual Muscatine Job Fair is this Thursday, June 2nd from 11 to 1 at the Muscatine High School. So you get the opportunity to learn more about local businesses and career opportunities. Businesses, you do still have time to register to get involved. You go to muscatine.com/job fair. This is for ages 14 and plus, and there is all different types of job opportunities that you can be a part of. So make sure you attend this if you're looking, or if you are a business that are looking for some help as well. So Thursday, June 2nd from 11 to 1 at the high school. This Friday, if you would like to show some support to a new local business, Next Gen Motors ribbon cutting is this Friday at 12 o'clock. It's on the corner of Park and 61, so be sure to come by, say hello, and say congratulations to them. And then this Saturday is the second annual Strolling for Sleep charity walk. This is in honor of Theo Wolf, the Theo Wolf Foundation. So that is at 8 a.m. at Susan Clark Junior High. You can go to their Facebook page, Theo Wolf Foundation, to learn more about this. I think it's a really great opportunity. Myself, my husband, and my son Patrick, we will all be there as well. So be sure to join us for that. I always like to add in some national days. So it is National Smile Day. Oops, let's turn that around. Smile Day. So be sure to have a smile on your face no matter where you go. And also, it is National Speak in Complete Sentences. Now, we all have this fun habit of using LOL or ASAP or BRB, especially when we're texting. So, challenge you today to write out incomplete sentences today. And make sure you are using correct punctuation. I use a thing called Grammarly on my computer to make me maybe make myself sound a little bit more professional, especially when I'm writing out my business emails. And don't forget a period at the end of your sentences. So, National Smile Day and Speak in Complete Sentences today. So, challenge starts right now. I am very excited because I think this is really great. I love learning about something new within Muscatine. I've been here for a few years and I'm still learning. So I am introducing Rachel and Mike from Temp Associates. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Did you have a wonderful Memorial weekend?
Yes.
You were just talking about yours a little bit.
In St. Louis at a Cardinals game. We lost, which was meh, but we had a great time with my kids, so it was good.
Yep.
And then what did you do this weekend?
My daughter's graduating, and we've been going to graduation parties, and so we've been busy with that, and it was a great weekend, great weather.
It is the weekend of grad parties.
Yep, we're busy.
Perfect. Well, introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about Temp Associates.
Okay, I'm Mike Thomas. I've worked at Temp Associates 27 years. Temp Associates been in business 36 years. And today I want to talk about two of our long-term partnerships at GPC and Musco. The partnership at GPC is like 15 years, and the partnership at Musco is like 30 years.
Wow.
So,
That's some time.
Yep.
And I'm Rachel Brockert. I've been with Temp Associates for about 4 months now, so I'm still learning, but it's been great. So, yeah.
And then, so tell us a little bit about
So-
these two companies that you're.
So I think most Muscatine people know about GPC and some of the stuff they make. They make a corn sweetener that they call Maltrin, and it is like a powdered, and it's bagged out. Hopefully I don't miss any big products here. They make a cornstarch. They make alcohol. They make beverage alcohol also, and it's known to be the best quality in the world, I guess. They make ethanol, and they also make, I don't know if people know this, but they make a very popular kitty litter that is environmentally green, and it is very high demand, and it's one of their big growth areas. So we share in the partnership with GPC that they are growing and they need people, and so we help them find people, and we have a company set up called RJK that is, these are full-time jobs at GPC, and they have 401k, they have ETO, personal time off, major medical, very good pay rates. They work a swing shift, but in this particular swing shift, you get a lot of days off. So we try to say that if with GPC swing, you work half the year, unless you volunteer for some overtime or overtime's needed. So you work out of every 14 days, you work 7.
Okay.
Because you go 36, 48. So 3 days one week, 4 days the next. And you do 2 weeks on a AM to PM, 6A to 6P, and then you flip-flop with days off, and you flip-flop to nights.
Okay.
But then you also get every other weekend off with that type of rotation. So if you want to get your hours in and have a lot of days off, it's a good schedule.
It's a win-win.
Yeah.
Nice.
So their jobs are the biggest openings that we get are process operators. These are the folks that watch the departments, and it's a process. So they monitor temperatures, they change valves. Their products are bulk, so there are some jobs where you have to maybe do some cleanup, but a lot of their jobs are more of a process where you monitor, adjust, and a lot of their bagging operations now are becoming more and more automated. I was just in their Maltrin department, and they have a brand new bagging machine, but they still need a lot of people. It's not replacing people, it's just making their jobs better. Those jobs, process operators pay between $20.85 and $21.85. And then they also need lab techs. These are people that are testing their products, making sure the quality specs are right, maybe giving feedback to the department if they have to adjust the level. And those jobs pay $22.35, and they also work swing. They like those folks to have typically like a biology or chemistry degree, but they're good jobs also. And then they also need maintenance folks and electrician type people and instrumentation type people. And those pay up to $24.50 plus. Some of the E&I techs, they call them instrumentation techs, can pay $30 an hour if they have the right background.
Okay.
So that's GPC.
Those are great starting pays too. That's awesome.
And their pay goes up as you get time in, it goes up. So, and our account manager for GPC is Mariana Rodriguez.
Okay.
And Megan Ford actually helps him, supports him too. Mm-hmm. And so, if I think we're going to put a slide up for that, and so Mariana Rodriguez, M. Rodriguez at tempassociates.com and M. Ford at tempassociates.com. But you're welcome to call too. It's 563-263-6589. So with GPC, they've always done tours for qualified applicants. So if you come in, you get an interview, we feel you're a candidate, we're going to get you a tour.
Okay.
So you're not going into it blindly.
Good.
Also.
I always like tours. That makes life easier.
Maybe
Yep.
we'll set up some same day tours as well. So after you get done with the interview at Temp Associates, you're able to go right to GPC and do a tour of the facility there as well. So it's kind of nice.
Getting everything done in one setting. Don't have to schedule out 2 days.
So we pride ourselves on moving quickly. We always do an interview right after the person that applies at Temp Associates. That's kind of a rule here at Temp, that in RJK, that we do an interview right after. So we pride ourselves on moving quickly. So that's kind of what we're doing for GPC.
Nice. I understand the moving quickly part, because when I was looking at your website and I went into current openings, there was 5+ pages of job offerings that a wide variety of categories. So I understand, and I love the fact that you are like a going system.
Yeah. So Muscatine's economy is booming. We have so many great customers, and you go to our webpage and we've got typically 5 pages of openings. And it's just, Iowa's economy is doing well, Muscatine's economy is doing well, and we just need people.
Perfect. And then you have another one, Musco, correct?
So Musco Lighting is our other partnership we want to talk about today. We've been working with Musco for 30 years, and they are just growing like crazy. Their products are world renowned. So, your big sports teams, professional, all typically use Musco lighting systems. And it's not just professional teams, but Little League, soccer. Muscatine is so lucky to have Musco. They lit our bridge, they lit up the tower. And the new thing at Musco that's going on now that they're excited about, and it's spurring growth for them, is LED lighting systems. So over the years, they've had relationships with a lot of their different customers, and now everybody's converting to LED. It's less power, it's easier to maintain, it lasts longer. It's just win-win in so many situations, and their warranty on it's amazing. And they can control their lights from different locations from Musco.
I love that.
The technology is so unbelievable. And with LED, you can change colors, you can make different, displays, and it's just really cool stuff.
We were talking about that beforehand, was just knowing where all Musco is located.
Everywhere, worldwide.
I'm born and raised in Iowa City, and then moving down here, my husband likes to point out, hey, Musco did that one, Musco did that. It's like, where have they not been? Give me a map and show me the locations where they haven't been yet. It's that incredible.
So one of the really cool things, I think they still do this, when you're assembling a system down there, and there's probably 4 or 5 different departments, you typically know where it's going. There's some type of marking, or it's on your computer. So like, you could be building lights for the Dallas Cowboys, or you could be building lights for the Green Bay Packers. And so it's kind of cool that, hey, I built those lights, I've assembled them.
That's awesome.
It's really awesome. So like I said, Musco's growth is off the chart, and we need assembly people down there. These pay $16 on first shift, although I want to say today our really strong need is on second. I still want you to apply if you only want first, but I will tell you that the growth at Musco is on second shift as they grow, and is where they need people. So 16 on first. You get $1.25 for working second.
Okay.
So that's kind of a nice perk. First shift's 5 to 3 early. Second shift's 3:30 to 1:30 in the morning. So there are some days, though, if they work 40, you get a split day on Monday, and you get Friday off.
Okay.
So if you work a 40-hour work week, they've worked 4 10s, but if they need overtime, they work a 5th day. So, and the assembly jobs, I was going to let Rachel talk a little bit about those, because I've been down there quite a bit over the years. I take for granted how nice it is, but she just toured, so I'm going to let her kind of talk about it.
I had never been in a factory before, so it always makes you a little bit nervous. I mean, especially, I think, for me, working in healthcare was what I was previously at. Walking into a factory, I was like, oh no, it's going to be safety and all this, but I felt safe the whole time. I couldn't believe how clean it was. Everyone was really spaced out and able to do their own thing. I mean, it was just really, it was nice, you know, like you walk in and, I mean, they have the perk of getting a free drink all day long. I mean, they treat their people good. It was a really nice visit that I had with them. So
it's not your movie standard of what a factory would look like.
No, not at all.
Beautiful.
I was telling Rachel, I mean, it's kind of almost like a techie type company, but I don't want to scare people to think that you have to be a tech to work there. They teach it to you. It's just really neat to hear about the different things they're doing in lighting. And they're actually doing some cool things in IT, also in like filming games and some probably things in the future for Musco. But they are a company on the cutting edge, really, with their engineering and how they've improved their environment at the facility, but how they've improved their systems too. It's just really impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to recap. So the jobs that GBC is looking for, will you state those three again real quick for people?
Okay, so those are number one, process operators. Those are the folks that are in the different departments, monitoring the process, getting the product from the beginning to the end and bagged out into a warehouse possibly. And then also lab techs at GPC, checking the quality. They do like those folks to have a degree in like biology or chemistry or equal experience. And then maintenance. They need maintenance and electricians and instrumentation techs.
Okay. And then Musco is the assembly.
A lot of assembly, but also we do some MIG welders down there that pay 17. Outside shipping also pays 16 and 15 and $1.25, so it's $16.25 on second, 15 on first shift for Musco. I misspoke there. But they also need outside shipping people to help load their product. They do their loading outside. So, and those folks get a tour. But we're excited to announce today that Rachel and I are going to be at Musco on 6/7. Is that next week? That's 6/7 is next week.
Isn't that scary? Tomorrow's June.
Yes. We're going to be there on 6/7 and 6/15 from 10 to 5. And we're going to do on-site interviewing, walk-in interviewing, and also Musco is going to give applicants a tour.
Oh, nice.
So that will be a new thing. So if you've always heard, hey, Musco's a great place, you should check it out, and you're a little nervous, so on the 7th and the 15th, come down, no pressure. You could go through a tour if you say, it's not for me, and you can, that's it. You don't have to pursue it. If you want to say, hey, you know, I want to pursue it more, Rachel and I are going to sit down with you afterwards.
Okay.
So
that makes it easy.
Yeah, it'll be a good chance for the community that, you know, thinking about Musco to come down and see it and see why people love working there.
Do they need to fill out an application beforehand, or will they do that?
That day, I think, I haven't worked out all the kinks yet, but I think we're going to do a tour and then possibly an app and interview after. They might do an app first, but they don't have to do anything ahead of time. They can just show up those days.
They just need to walk through the door.
Yep.
Perfect.
And anytime, I want to say that you can always walk over to Temp Associates, no appointment. We do interviews right away, like I said. And you can also just give us a call. You know, if you're always wondered about Temp or getting into Musco or GPC and you just want to chat, you can call myself or Rachel for Musco. You can call Mariano or Megan for GPC. And GPC and RJK is our company at GPC, and we call it RJK. So, but we manage both companies.
And where are you located?
Right next door.
Right next door. We are right across the street.
Very true. You are really actually across the street. Yeah.
We're right off 61. When you come to town, if you're coming from the north, it's the fourth light next to Hy-Vee by Duncan. If you're coming from the south, it's on the north edge of town by Hy-Vee. It's easy to find us.
So let me make sure that I'm not. So you're right at this corner.
Right at the corner.
Right at the opposite corner of you, Hy-Vee here.
There we go.
Yep.
So I could just walk across the street, even though I don't think my husband would let me take another job. I'm pretty sure he would not let me. Perfect. So right across the street. You got 2 events, the 7th and the 15th, 10 to 5 at
We're also going to
Musco.
be at the June 2 Job Fair.
Nice.
And Mariano is going to workforce development this week or next week. He regularly goes up there to the Quad Cities.
Next Monday he'll be there.
Next Monday, okay. But like I said, you can come in or call Mariano anytime for GPC, or Megan and myself or Rachel for Musco.
And then for the job fair, are you going to be more focusing on those 2 companies, or kind of just
no,
an
we'll be open to
all-around?
everything that day.
Okay.
So I'd love to come back someday and talk about our other customers, but I knew we had limited time, so these are kind of where our big openings are right now. So I just wanted to do GPC and Musco.
Well, then the website, so when you go on there, you have job offerings. You also help clients with resumes too.
There's
And-
Yep, we do.
There's some resume tips on there.
Yep, and we don't have just factory work either. We have clerical jobs, bank telling, and all that. So check out the website too.
Yep.
website is
Tempassociates.com.
very simple. Let's say, and
Very
there are, make sure you are going to Muscatine, Iowa. There are
Yeah.
different.
Yes.
If you Google Temp Associates Muscatine, we'll pop right up.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Easier.
It's easy. Yeah.
So much easier.
Yeah.
I did see that there were a few other Iowa
Yep.
locations.
Got 5 other offices, but if you Temp Associates Muscatine, you'll come right to us.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then have a Facebook page as well.
Yes.
Facebook page, Temp Associates Facebook Muscatine. It should pop right up.
There we
But
go.
if you go to our website, there'll be a Facebook icon there.
That's even
So,
easier.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I love that. GPC in Musco, job fair this week. And then the
6/7 and 6/15 at Musco. If you want to see a tour, want to see it before you come in, it's a good time to get in there.
Can I just come for the tour? I've always been so curious what it looks like. I'm
I think they
kidding.
would be all right with that, but yeah. We're hoping for applicants.
Yep.
Yes, we will push applicants, make sure that get the help, especially second shift. GPC with their 3 positions. We got a chem or bio background. There's a lab
For
tech
the lab.
position just for you.
Yep.
Perfect. Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about?
I'm going to give a shout out to the Muscatine girls soccer team heading to Des Moines right now after I get done with this. My daughter's on the team, and we're excited to go to Des Moines today, and hopefully we're going to beat
No
Valley.
rain.
And,
No rain.
And if it doesn't lightning, we'll still play in the rain.
Yep.
But I got a good feeling about today. I think we're going to do it. So.
Yeah, I 100%. I have full faith. Just no lightning.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. A lot of great information. So remember, go to their website, Google Temp Associates Muscatine, find them, look at all the job offerings. There is a lot of job offerings. And we will see you at I will see you at the job fair. I will be there.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Perfect. Well, that is all we have today. Muscatine, stay safe, stay healthy, smile today, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Until
We've all been through a lot together, and along the way, you'll find out who really cares for you and who you can trust. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in life, like those days when the amazing happens, or those days that are really, really hard. That's why you need someone like Unity Point Health. Because when it comes to your health, you gotta have someone you can trust. Unity Point Health. Know how much you matter to this